Holy spaghetti, Batman. We actually did it. We got the script working. I am gonna make sure that we're not searching for anything. Here we go. So it works. Everything works. I had to do some modifications. Every single line here is really commented. Um, if you want to read, take a quick scroll through it. Pause at any point. There we go. And I think that's more than enough. You can pause whenever. Okay, so we got it to work. We can now bake physics, any sort of like physics simulations into an armature so that we can use the animations in our program. Whew, man, flashbacks to the Angular project where I was trying to rely on rigid bodies for like these crumbling effects and hoping to God that it's just gonna the physics gods are gonna deem it necessary for rigid bodies to land on the same exact spot every time. Whew. Okay, well, we got it. Let's do this. So, action editor. This is called Action 6. Let's call this crumble. Okay, that's the way the cookie crumble. Wow, that's a lot of actions. Okay, we're gonna protect this, and then Control-Shift-O, bunker kit, open it up. Nice. It's the only action here. So, I am going to hide the floor. Beautiful. And, well, realistically, the only thing that's left to do here would be to fix up these things. Hmm. Oh, yes. Wait, can't we just, like, fill holes or something? No, not on everything, apparently. Alrighty. Yeesh. Okay. Okay. I am just going to merge some stuff. That is fine. Okay, just need to patch some of these. Eee. The Gifts of Self-Fracture plugin, fortunately. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Okay. Nice. So, we have everything we need. I believe we can just export this out. Yep. Maybe I should give them better names. Batch rename, set name, new chunk. Okay. And yeah, there we go. Export. This is going to go to engine, models, props. No, yes. Maybe? Bunker chunk. But I need bunker kit. I don't know if it's here. Oh, bunker kit right there. We might want to move that. So far we've only done OBJs. This time we're doing GLTFs. So this is bunker wall crumbling. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we have this. Nice. I'm going to save this as, and where can we find this? Object bunker kit. Okay. Bunker kit wall. Technically bashable. Certified Godot moment. Hell yeah. You should have seen the what I just came up with. Or I suppose you should see. Let's see. Check this out. I have baked, dear God, hopefully this works. I've baked the Blender physics into an armature, and I made a script for it. There we go. Pre-baked, fully solid animations. So you can make like all sorts of effects. You know, like if you have in your game an enemy like bashing through a wall, and you want it to like have stuff flying through, you know, like debris flying off. Yeah. it this whole script basically you select a whole bunch of objects, you do a physics simulation on them. You don't need to bake. You simply select all of the objects that are in that simulation, and then the last thing you select is an armature, and then you run the script, and what it does is it creates a bone for every single piece of the rigid object that you've done physics for, creates a constraint for it, pairs that constraint to each object, creates a vertex group with the same name as the armature bone that is responsible for it. Then you can bake the animation from the physics onto the bone, and then just reparent the whole thing back. It is super freaking easy. I remember doing this one bone at a time manually, and then this is like 60 frames. Now do this in Maya. Oh man. So yeah, that is super freaking cool. So yeah, this is definitely gonna come in handy for like, you know, if you want to do some explosions. Imagine you walk into a room and it's made out of hardwood, and then there's like a bunch of explosions causing hardwood to fly up, right? Doing that in physics simulations is probably not going to look as good as what you can do in Blender. You know, pair that with some particle systems and whatnot, and yeah, you can make some pretty gosh darn cool effects. Okay, so now then, I have this thing done. Portal 2 did with the beginning sequences. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I would imagine so, because there's no way those physics could be like pre-existing or like baked, executed in real time and be reliably good looking. So yeah, AAA tool unlocked. Let's go ahead and create a tri-mesh static body here. Okay, that's for the outside. And then all these chunks don't actually need tri-meshes. We're just gonna give it a static body, and then give it a shape. And then we're just gonna toggle the shape on and off. Took days to calculate everything to bake. Maybe, considering, you know, where or the age when the game was made. But then again, now it's like in Blender. Doesn't take as much, I suppose. Maybe. Although, it is a pretty complex scene. Who knows? Alright. So. Oh, you know what? The topmost node already is a static body, so we should be able to, you know what? I think I'm just going to take this shape, and we're going to make it a child of the top static body. Okay, so we're gonna call it whole collisions. And we don't need the, whoops, that's this one. The collision shape. There we go. Perfect. All right. So, how are we gonna go about handling this? Hmm. WSD player navigation? Sure. Sounds good. Okay. We do have, I think, some sort of a... what is it? Concrete being used here. I'm just going to quickly copy the material. And then we're going to apply. Paste this here. And then in the armature, paste. Beautiful. Okay. So, I suppose anything that can be bashed is going to be as a part of a bashable. So we can do now, shouldn't an explosive also be able to take care of this? Maybe. We could potentially bake a second animation, depending on if you're exploding it or if you're bashing it. Okay, fair enough. So bashable is fine. I'm going to attach a script. And we're going to save it to scripts. This would be, I guess, props interactable. Cool. And then let's give it a function called bash damage. Take the amount of damage. And for now, I'm just gonna talk to the animation player and I play the crumble animation, and that's it. Cool. Now, we're gonna go to the sledgehammer. And we need to give it an area node and a shape. Okay, beautiful. Take this area. Let's go body entered. Okay, and then here, if something enters, first we check if body is in group called bashable. And we also need to know if the animation player, what is a current animation, happens to be attack 1 execute. Okay. If it is, then body dot we need to run its bash damage command. There we go. And then I suppose for now it's just going to be 10. We'll worry about the damage amount afterwards. This has to be a string. I think that's it. Okay. Let me make a 3D scene. Whoa. Okay, put a bashable wall here. Bunker kit. Wall short. Wall stubby. Hmm. Can we? Can we move this around? No? I don't think we can. We can do that. Okay. Fine. We can visit all of these scenes. And then anytime we save, it's going to take a screenshot. It's not the best screenshot, mind you. As a matter of fact, it's pretty bad. But it is what it is. Kind of wish there was a dedicated button to take a screenshot and just leave it at that, to be honest. There isn't really any point in doing this, because anytime I'm going to go in here and save it again, it's just going to get screwed up. So we're going to end this right here. Okay. Nice. Hmm. Did I only make one long one? I might have. You know, this is technically the first time I'm using this bunker kit tool for its intended purpose. Outside of Jezebel's room, of course, but that was kind of a fluke. Okay. Locations. What should be called call this? Temp lab 1. Hmm. Okay. This looks good. Suppose we can just work with this for the time being. I can get a floor, an impromptu floor, or ceiling, using these blocks here. I think having some sort of a tool that can randomly rotate these things would be nice. Just to give us a way to randomize this. Okay. Cool. Hey, this actually looks kind of cool. Huh. All right. Let's put a teleport thing here. TP destination. Okay. Temp lab 1. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. Let's pop on over to some empty spot on the map. What is this? Oh, that's the player start. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to random locations. Temp lab. Yeah, that doesn't even take up that much space. Although I do want to make sure that it's more or less centered. Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay. Well, let's see here. On the bad side of news, I feel a cold coming on. I'm like, shit. Really? I'm not even fully over the last thing. God damn it. What is it? Temp Lab 1. Okay. Oh yeah, and I've also made sure that we can place stuff directly into the inventory now. Beautiful. And then grab that. Bam. That did not work. Bam. That did not work. Bam. Son of a thing. Okay. What gives? We have sledgehammer. We have a signal. We have this thing. Print. Detected bashable. Alright, let's see if this pops up. Also, the POV is kind of messing with the perception. Oh. I should probably get rid of the other stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little buggy. Okay. It did detect bashable. Gotcha. Gotta bounce for a bit. Sounds good. Okay, so here's the wall. What do we have here? Let's see if this runs. Print. Crumbling wall damaged. Let's see if this shows up. Okay. Hey, that works. I don't know why it didn't work before. Okay, hold on. Yes, no? Okay, let's see here. Hold on a sec. I think it's because the collisions don't exist in the same space. Okay, sure. Temp Lab 1. Uh-huh. Well, no aha. That's not really the collision we used to detect with it. Huh. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, it would help if the area that does the detection was actually part of the moving part of the sledgehammer and not just sitting there stuck like an idiot. Mm-hmm. Temp or test something. There we go. What is it? Makeshift sledgehammer. Yes. You know, if I clear the inventory of these items, or at least maybe the last item, I'll be able to grab an item directly into my inventory. Okay, here we go. So, bam. Nice. All right. Now, I feel like the item gets a little too small. We should be able to fix it by moving it backwards. Execute. Okay, so take this, maybe push it back a bit. Oh yeah, and then of course this happens. I think having some sort of a camera wiggle also would be nice. We do technically have one. We have an animation player that plays our footstep animation. Right. Oh yeah. Nice. All right. Now without the visibility thing. Let me adjust the mouse sensitivity for a sec. I know this is gonna do it for all players, but I'm gonna see about implementing something before pushing. Mouse sensitivity 0.5. Let's go 1. 0.1. Because I am running on that trackball mouse now. Hey, okay. That could be a little bit better. Hey, good morning. Well, it's about 9:50 in the evening here, but good morning nonetheless. Let me adjust that. Let's go 1.5. 1.5. Nice. Okay. Cool. So yeah, this works. We now have bashables, and we have the bashing apparatus. Let me get rid of the pry tool from the player's inventory. We're not working on that for now. Pry tool. Opera tool. There we go. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, it starts looking from the fifth slot, I think. I was watching from my other account. Got it. Welcome back. Okay, we have a piece of code. The player, when he picks up an item, it locates the first available slot. First, there we go. Find first inventory slot. Now it starts from slot number 5 because that's the backpack. I'm going to start with slot number 2 now. Nice, there we go. Cool. You know what? We also have a bit of a collision shape issue here. When we walk up here, there's like this dip that we fall into and we can't get out. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Let's get models, locations. What's it called? Chapel, right? Where is the chapel? Where's the chapel? Telephone pole, water tower. Cabin, bunker wall. Satellite platform, telephone pole, radio relay, radio tower. Overland pipe. Okay, am I stupid or something? Where's the thing? Chapel. Oh, well. That should be in locations. All right, let me double check here. There we go. Already figured out the issue with the staircase. I mean, I knew what the issue with the staircase was for a while. I just haven't been annoyed enough until now to fix it. There we go. Now, what else? Oh, jeez. That is a... Oh, I know what that is. That there be vines, which are missing. Everything's missing. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna separate this by, let's see, can we do individual origins actually? Yeah, nice. Beautiful. That's what I want. And then I guess I'm just gonna make a quick frame here. Bridge. Nice. There we go. And then join. Perfect. So this is gonna be, I think, rigid interactable. Once we get around to it. Cool. I'm not gonna export it right away. I want to put my resume on the table for when you start working on Automacon. Well, I mean, resumes don't matter, but what does matter is evidence, portfolio, right? Just checking the models and stuff. I wish I knew that you could rotate like that. Well, now you do. Okay. Also welcome. Okay, I did mention that I wanted to have additional ways for the player to get up, or additional vectors for the player to walk around here, so I suppose that's what this is going to be. Cool. All right, we're going to do negative 1.1, maybe negative 1.2. Get that out there. Apply, mesh, and then we're going to do this. We're going to separate by loose parts, and then give everything its own unique origin. Transform, randomness. Let's go 4 by 4, 4. That creates this random unevenness. Maybe we can go 6. No, let's go 4 here, but 6 on the z-axis, maybe even 12. There we go. Nice. And then join it back up. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Convert to mesh. Join. Separate by loose parts. And then same thing. Except not that extreme. Okay, now how the players will be getting up here, that's a whole other question. We do have some staircase assets made by Dimitar. We can plug them up there. That's going to be right smack in the middle of the entrance. That looks safe. Osho proved. Beautiful. All right. Okay, that's on the inside, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, we're gonna have to make sure we use bounding box for this. There we go. Okay, no rotation. Okay, now this isn't gonna look too right, but it's a start. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like right there. Do I have like a concave face here? I think we might have. Ah, we kind of do. There we go. That's more like it. We just got to deal with this nonsense. Which, how can we deal with this? Yeah. Maybe not. Actually, hold on. Insert, insert, and then slide. What is it? Edge, slide edge. Yeah, look at that. Nice. And then we can get rid of these. Beautiful. And now we have a clear view inside. Now, probably not going to have enough time to get the full passage up there, but at least we have something that works, or something that looks like it's going to be a good vector to go. Okay, engine, models, locations, chapel. I left the overgrowth. There we go. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay, that is right in the middle of that. Okay. Cool. You can see up there. It's a bit more interesting now. I wish to bash. Bash and smash. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Cool, man. I'd say that's pretty good progress. And that is enough for today. It's 10 o'clock. I gotta wrap it up. Cool. I was gonna go over here and take a look at this thing again. I love it. There we go. Boop. Nice. It doesn't allow me to go in, but that's besides the point. That's the easy part. Just gotta take this. All collisions. Disabled equals true. Easy peasy. Never mindy. Cool. Nice. Beautiful. And then we can go in. And then we can go in. Why can't we go in? me try this. Yeah, we need to make sure this doesn't actually work. Boop. Okay. Well, that's curious. Okay, how about Q? Oh, you know what? I know why. Because we have this issue with anytime an area detects something, it does it on the physics frame, and we're not allowed to disable collisions on the same frame. So we gotta do func disable whole collision, and then we do disable here, and then we do call deferred, and then run this function. So it runs it on the next frame. Cool. Okay. Didn't even need to check the arrow lock to figure that one out. Okay, you see, when I let go, it just kind of plays the attack animation regardless. There we go. Nice. And then I don't need to have these collisions be disabled. Beautiful. Okay. As a matter of fact, since we want to make it so that we have to bash it multiple times, we could take the first few frames of the animation and like super stretch it, like between here and here, and then super stretch it so that this is like the gradual damage that it takes. Like this, right? Just smash once, second time, third time, and then it just falls down. Cool. All right. So that should be fine. That works. There was something else that I conceived of doing, but I forgot. So, guess it's not important. Oh yeah, that's right. The animations. Oh, well, there we go. We need to make sure that the animations don't work when it's already extended. Like, for example, when we release to attack, it has to be not playing, and the animation player assigned animation, which is the last animation that it was playing, should be wind up. Okay. And then we do the execute. Yeah, so there we go. And also, we need to make sure that we can't continuously deal damage after the swing is done, even if it's within the same animation. So we can do swing finished, false. We're going to make a function swing finished or swing completed. And then swing complete, swing finish becomes true here. And then whenever anything enters into the area, not only should the animation be execute, but also swing finish should not be true. Okay. And then this swing completed, we can call this function. We can call this function when the execution is done. Excuse me. Swing forward, and then right here. Technically, there's only a short window when any attacks are actually dealing damage. From here to here. So maybe we can do damage. Damage enabled. Or I guess damage frames. And then can damage. Or let's do within. Within damage frames. This function will accept the true or false. So we're gonna do within damage frames becomes whatever the new state tells it to be. And then here, as long as within damage frames is true, that's when the damage can be executed. Now, the animation was built using the animation player of Godot Engine, so I guess we can say between here, we're gonna do a method call. This is gonna be the function we just created, which we need to save the script for it to appear there. Damage frames. So this is where we're going to send a boolean true. And then here we reset it. One argument. False. And there we go. So now only between this window and this window, this frame and this frame, we have a window where we can actually deal damage. Okay. Boop. There we go. Nice. Now we can go in. Beautiful. Alright, that's it. I've done everything I needed to do, and then some. And we'll continue in the next one. Thanks everybody for watching.